Today's TMJ4 sports auction for MAC ends tonight at 7. Now, all week we've been introducing you to families impacted by the MAC Fund. Today we have Dayle Bugalski here in studio with us. Her son Gavin, a leukemia survivor.
He is.
Dayle, before we even talk about the auction, can you tell us a little bit about Gavin's journey?
Yeah, he was diagnosed with leukemia when he was 2.5, so it was September of 2012. And he had boys who have ALL, they go through 3+ years of chemo. So he started when he was 2.5 and he finished about halfway through kindergarten. And he's in 4th grade now, and he'll be 10 in a couple weeks on the 31st. And he's doing really good. You would never know, like by looking at him, you would never know that he's been through what he's been through.
Looks like he's come a long way from some of the photos they've showed. All right, so we hear all week long that we're auctioning off these sports memorabilia items for the MAC Fund. That's where all the proceeds go. How did the MAC Fund help you and your family through that journey?
Oh my gosh, I mean, the MAC Fund, and I think people a lot of times don't realize this, maybe unless you have to live it like we did, but the MAC Fund is, they fund all of the research that goes towards finding cures for our kids and the treatment protocols. I mean, some of the doctors that we have at Children's Hospital are doctors that have created protocols that are used worldwide for some of these kids. And the MAC Fund supports that research. The MAC Fund brings these doctors in to work on their research and work to find cures. So.
And you started off as a volunteer. Now you work for the MAC Fund, and I know you helped with this auction. Was it hard corralling all these different items? Some really impressive stuff. We were plugging a Giannis poster signed this morning on the morning show and everything.
Yeah, it wasn't hard. It was actually a lot of fun. It was fun to come into the office every morning and be like, oh, did any emails confirming anything come in yet today? And so it was really fun to kind of gather all this stuff. The MAC Fund had come into, a gentleman had left us a pretty big collection of his sports memorabilia in his estate. So we had gotten that this summer, and that's where a lot of these really cool memorabilia kinds of things came from. So it was a lot of fun.
Dayle Bugalski, thank you so much for joining us. Happy early birthday to Gavin, and of course we wish you guys much success with the last few hours of the auction. So if you're just joining us, remember the sports auction for MAC ends at 7 o'clock tonight. Go to tmj4.com/MAC and click on the link at the top of the page. All proceeds go to the MAC Fund, which again supports the fight against childhood cancers.